Hey everybody, I'm back. It's Mr. Red. I'm your host. I'm bringing you Get Your Ass Out into the Woods. That's the name of our show. And it's brought to you by MFN Nature, as I like to call it, MFN Nature. So I'm out here, I'm pretty close to my house, but I'm out here in the woods, and there's a lot of hardwood trees out here, a lot of oak trees. There's a big one right there, but they're all over the place. And I came out here looking for mushrooms. Right now it's like getting into the fall, so I'm looking for some fall mushrooms. It's good for your body. I just walked up on my first hen of the woods. Some people call them maitakes, some people call them Grifola frondosa, some people call them sheep's heads. Got a lot of different names, but I'm gonna show it to you right now. These are actually, here we go, where's this bitch at? Right there. So still, you know, on the younger side, it would probably get bigger, but I am going to pick this one today. Reason being, it's the first one I found this year, so I'm excited. I want to eat it. And second, a lot of people say that they taste a little bit better when they're young, which I actually agree with. I've had them young. You know, when they get a little bit older, they get pretty big. But yeah, that's it right there. That is a hen of the woods. Found it right here next to this big ass oak tree. That's usually where you're gonna find them. I have a lot of luck in woods that are they have a lot of oak trees, and this is a red oak, I believe. And I have a lot of luck with the oak trees. I find them growing just like that right next to the tree. So here's the tree. That's where it meets the ground, and then boom, it's right there. I'm pretty sure there are no lookalikes for this mushroom. You might want to check that for yourself. Of course, it goes without saying, if you don't know what the mushroom is, if you find a mushroom and you don't know what it is, if you're not 100%, do not eat it. You'd be a fool. Why take that risk? But I know for a 100% fact, this is a sheep's head, this hen of the woods they call it. So I'm gonna hack this bitch down and go home and cook it up. One of the things I really like about this mushroom, here, let me find another mushroom just for like a comparison. Here goes a puffball right here. Where's it? That right there. So you see the size of that. That's like, it's tiny. It's like the size of a toe. Or like that acorn, wherever that acorn is at right there. It's like the size of an acorn. So if you find one of these mushrooms, that ain't gonna do you much good, you know. You gotta, if you want to make a meal out of a mushroom like that, you have to find several of them. You gotta find like a basket full. The thing with this, the hen of the woods, you find one mushroom, you can make a bunch of with this. It's so damn good. You could make some mushroom sauce or mushroom soup, something like that, and it'll last a while. Or you could like steak with mushrooms on it. If you did something like that, that will last you for like 2 or 3 dinners, and that's one mushroom, and it's a young mushroom. If I let it get bigger, you'd have even more. The other thing about this mushroom, the best part about this mushroom, I think it's the best tasting mushroom out there. A lot of people are crazy about morel mushrooms, which is a spring mushroom. I get those too. They're very good, but this, I believe, is the absolute best tasting mushroom on the planet. I haven't had one better. If anybody disagrees with me, leave a comment and tell me what you think the best mushroom is, just as far as taste. Because if you think something's better, I'll give it a shot. But most people like morels, and I think that hen of the woods is actually better than a morel. But shit, you be the judge. Get your ass out into the woods, pick both of them, get out in the spring, pick some morels, get out in the fall, pick some hens, and shit, do a comparison, decide for yourself. But really ain't no reason to not get both of them, you know. The morels are what's good in the spring. Get your ass out into the woods in the spring and get a bag full of morels. They're great. And then in the fall, get out here, get a hen of the woods, get a chicken of the woods. I hope I find some of those. They're like a bright orange mushroom, also really good. But man, in my opinion, this is the best mushroom on the planet, the best one you can find. So I got this one. I'm gonna look around some more. This is enough to feed me and my family tonight, whatever we decide to cook. But I'm gonna find another one so we have enough to eat for tomorrow. Hope I get lucky. But even if this is all I find today, I'm happy. I'm not gonna cut this right now on the camera, but let me see if I can get up. Oh, that's a root. It ain't going nowhere. All right, cool. Look in there. There's a stem, obviously, that meets the ground, and you don't just rip this. Hold up. Don't just like grab the mushroom and rip it off the ground, because then you're gonna get like the whole root system and what you want to do is cut it like basically level with the ground, or find a good place to cut it. So you'd want to peel this back a little bit and cut in here on the stem and just cut it, but leave the root system still intact in the ground. Then I guess you got a better chance of it coming back next year. But that's how you want to harvest a mushroom. You don't want to just yank it out of the ground. Cut it and leave like the root system intact, still in the ground, and then you got a better chance of getting more of them next year. So they say. I don't know if that's true, but do it anyway. All right, man, I'm about to get this thing and move on. Church. Damn. Guess what? I'm out here looking for chicken of the woods and hen of the woods, and both of those are great mushrooms. I know I found some small puffballs, like real teeny tiny ones. I even found some puffballs that are like too far gone, where they get like nasty on the inside, so you don't want to eat those. But I just walked up on a giant puffball, and this thing looks perfect. I'm gonna show you right now. So I found this. It looks like a ball. I mean, it don't even look like it would be food. It don't look like it would be edible, but it's a mushroom. Let me see. Got some weight to it, not super heavy, but it's got some weight to it. You can squeeze on it. It's pretty firm. I don't know, that scares me. It's a little bit dark on the bottom, so I'm gonna have to cut it in half and check the inside. But look at that thing. I mean, compared to my hand, it's like the size of a big ass softball. You know, that is a mushroom, and they're I mean, I think they're a little on the like kind of tasteless, but you know what, that might be wood. I think we're gonna be good. I think they're kind of tasteless, but you put them in dishes, they act like a sponge. The cool thing about it, like if you like a mushroom on your burger or something like that, cut a slice of this, and it's a big ass circle, you know what I mean? It's a big ass circle mushroom. You put that on your burger and it covers the whole damn thing. So it's like every bite you get a bunch of mushroom with your burger. That's one of the things I like to do with this. But like if you put it in a sauce, it's gonna soak up all that sauce, and then it, you know, kind of acts like a sponge. But hell yeah, I didn't expect to find this, but hell yeah, I just walked up on it. Looks like a damn ball sitting on the ground. At first when I saw it, I didn't even think it was a mushroom. I thought somebody left a ball out here. But yeah, straight up, it's a puffball mushroom. So I got this, and I got my hen. We doing pretty good right now. We're gonna keep going. I knew there was a reason why I didn't go home. You know what I'm saying? I found one. Sometimes people will find one and be like, okay, cool, I got what I wanted, and then they'd go. They leave and go home. I stayed out here looking for some more. I got me one. Where's this fool at? There we go. Look at this. So, pretty similar to the one I found before. Similar in size, similar in color. Big ass daddy long legs on it. Where'd it go? Somewhere around there. He's gone. But yeah, I got another one. So now I got a giant puffball and two decent sized hens. This is also young, I could tell just by looking at it. But it's gonna be a good one to eat. A lot of times too, I didn't tell you this before, but a lot of times when you find one mushroom, look around that same tree, because I have found, I think like my record, whatever you want to call it, is 5 mushrooms on one tree. So definitely when you find one, look around for some more. But again, big ass oak tree, same as before. I have my best luck with the big oak trees. There's plenty of smaller oak trees out here, like you see Some of them are smaller, but I mean, I found them by small trees before too, but I have my best luck with the big old trees, the older trees, you know. The bigger they are, the older they are. So I have my best luck with the old oak trees. So I'm gonna pick this bad boy, put it in my sack, and keep it moving. I'm gonna show you another one too if I find another one. I'm out here. Get your ass in the woods and get you some mushrooms, boy. Alright, I'm gonna look for another mushroom. When I find it, I'm gonna show it to your ass. Gone.